The moment a self-styled assassin was arrested in the grounds of Windsor Castle, carrying a powerful crossbow capable of firing bolts with lethal force. His target, Queen Elizabeth II. Jaswant Singh Chahal was captured on CCTV wandering Windsor town centre before carrying out his crimes. On Christmas morning 2021, he climbed the castle's outer fence using a nylon rope ladder. Chahal spent 2 hours inside the grounds close to the late Queen's private residence, where she and members of her family were spending the festive day. Eventually challenged by police, Chahal told officers, "I am here to kill the Queen."
He was a dangerous individual, intent on doing harm to Her late Majesty the Queen. And if it hadn't been, as I say, for the officers on the day, this could have been a very different outcome. But the officers are there for that reason, to protect the royal family and others that warrant that protection.
Hours earlier, wearing dark clothes and a metal mask, the Star Wars fanatic WhatsApped a video to family and friends, apologising for what he was about to do. When he was arrested, police found a note written by Chahal. Should he be killed by police during the assassination attempt, he asked, "Please don't remove my clothes, shoes, gloves, mask, etc. I don't want a post-mortem. I don't want to be embalmed." He then apologised for his actions. Chahal said he was seeking revenge for the Amritsar massacre in 1919, when British troops opened fire on thousands of Indians. In a journal, he wrote that if the Queen was unobtainable, he suggested Prince Charles, now king, would be a suitable figurehead for revenge. Charged with treason, making a threat to kill Her late Majesty, and having a loaded crossbow in a public place, the young man from Southampton was assessed at Broadmoor Psychiatric Hospital, which found he did not exhibit extremism. He pleaded guilty to all charges. During hearings at the Old Bailey, the court heard Chahal had applied for the Army, a special police force, Royal Marines and the Royal Navy in a bid to get close to the royal family. It also heard he was encouraged and bolstered to do what he did by an artificial intelligence, virtual girlfriend who he'd exchanged more than 5,000 sexual messages with. Chahal's barrister, Nadia Chabat, said he apologised to the royal family and the king in a letter to the court, where he expressed distress and sadness about the impact of his actions. His treating psychiatrist, Dr. Christian Brown, recommended a hospital order, but Professor Nigel Blackwood for the prosecution said the attack was carefully planned and Chahal was well aware it was wrong. Well, Chahal was flanked by 4 people when he entered the dock at the Old Bailey in London yesterday. His family were also there. His mother, father and twin sister were there to hear him sentenced. Now, the judge had to weigh up whether a custodial jail sentence or a stay in a psychiatric hospital was most appropriate for the defendant. The judge concluded that a combination of the two was necessary. So Chahal was sent back to Broadmoor Psychiatric Hospital for further treatment. Following that treatment, Chahal will serve the rest of his sentence in prison and on licence. The 21-year-old becomes the first person to be sentenced under the Treason Act of 1842 in more than 40 years. Cameron Walker, GB News.